Alright, welcome back to my Ninja Gaiden Sigma Master Ninja Casual Playthrough tutorial. This is part 2 of the series, and we are starting off playing as Rachel. So Rachel is actually, her combat is actually not bad. As you can just counter and smash your enemies to oblivion. Anyway, so that was just a counter, and it finished off a couple enemies. So Rachel is really good. Her in-combat movement is pretty good with the side spin that she does. That it's very specific though. It's based on your input and which way Rachel is facing. There you go. So that's really good at evading. Her counter is really good, and this attack right here, which is just Y or triangle, you can just push it. You don't have to hold it. And then rolling into enemies and rolling over them is really good as well. Her out of combat movement is pretty bad, so I normally just do on landing jumps. I don't even do the rolls most of the time. Let me see if I can showcase the... There we go. So rolling over, and then you can just do the Y right after. So we do play as Rachel for 3 chapters. So we want to go and grab all the items we can for her. She does have 1 boss fight, but a bunch of just random mandatory fights. Oops, that was my fault. Yeah, so we're gonna go disarm this grenade launcher guy. I'm just gonna wall spam. There we go. There is a shop up here, so I'll just pop a small heal, and then we have to go up here and clear out these guys. Oops, I missed. There we go. Grab this key. We can shop. We'll just do that real quick. Everything is cheaper for Rachel. At this point, there's not much I can get. So let's buy 1 small heal. Up here is another mandatory fight, and we get to fight some fiends. So that was just 4 inputs of X, or if you're on PlayStation controller, it'd be square. Yep, I shouldn't have. I tried getting away while he was still in the middle of the string. They will try to stop you from doing this string right here. So you just gotta be careful. Maybe you can't get away with all of it, but you can get away with a couple hits. So it's just something to keep in mind. So here we go and unlock the door, and then there's a save statue right up here. So we're gonna go do that right away, because there are some fiends that will come chasing us. And then we're just gonna go through this door. Don't even take a peek. Just go through. And there's a couple chests we can get up here. This isn't a mandatory fight. Whoops. But Rachel's thinking it is. There we go. So the next mandatory fight is up here. So right when you get to the corner of these stairs right here, these ninja are going to spawn. So we want to be like, I couldn't get it. You want to be just a little bit further back than I was to actually be able to charge off a UT before they actually come down. Because they pretty much are always going to hit you if you do what I did and step too close to the corner there. Like I said, her counter is really good. I'm just going to heal. Yeah, so remember, you guys, they want to get you out of that string, and they don't want their friends in the air, so they're going to do everything they can to keep you out of it. So there, I wasn't paying attention to the one on the left. I was just trying to finish off the one on the right. So I got punished. And that started off pretty poorly because I tried to do a little cheese. So that is on me. Just gonna grab these again. There we go. That's how you're supposed to do it. Whoops, I didn't want to wall slam there. So this is how you want the fight to go. Mine got messed up pretty bad because of initiating the fight. Whoops. Oh, he went for the grab. Oh. There we go. Yeah, so these guys can be really annoying for Rachel. There we go. Anyway, so that is the end of Rachel's chapter. So, just start off that last fight, trying to get a UT charge off. If not, just, you know, worst case, you're a little too early and maybe you spawn them. Just don't get clobbered like I did in the beginning. And try to string together your essence. And you can wall spam as well. I was just trying to showcase her moves a little more. So we're gonna skip this. And then we are on, we are back to Ryu after this. And so this chapter is actually, is pretty simple. It's just a lot of movement. And then, the goal, we're going to try to one cycle, Hydrocubus with the dual blades. And at this point we have level 2. So we should be able to do it. And what else did I want to know? So at the beginning here, there is a Talisman of Rebirth that we can get for free. So we are definitely going to grab that. There we go. And then we can save. And then down here, some free items as well. Some guys, if you want to farm them for monies. I'm pretty sure I have like near 50k. Yeah, so I'm okay. Another Life of the Gods there. Some very upset ninja. There we go. Just gonna smoke bomb so they stay away from me. Wow, that just disappeared into nothing. There we go. If you do get beat up, you can go use the save statue. Or you know, the healing statue up there, but only after you beat the motorcycle enemies. So there, I'm just gonna skip them. Nothing to see here. There is another save statue right here if you want to use it. I'm not going to use it. It's not that far. I'm just going to smoke bomb the door. That way I can get by these guys. And then we're going to wall run up here. This is, I believe, a small heal. Oh, it's a Life of the Gods on here. Okay. Here, around this corner, we can just smoke bomb. Whoops. I smoke bomb while I was getting attacked, so it didn't work. Like I said, this is just some decent movement you want to get through without getting attacked while you're trying to zip around. Feel free to save here. And then we're just going to cut up to this corner. Woo. Make sure Ryu is facing it. Don't reset your camera. Just come down towards the camera. Grab this guy. So Sigma has this weird thing where it likes to keep your momentum going. Even though if you looked, I was holding down on my thumbstick. Anyway, so we're just going to smoke bomb again. Go around these guys, and I'll show you the despawn. So we're just going to get right up here to the end of the tunnel. Turn around immediately. Oops. I did it too soon. There you go. As soon as you hear the smoke bomb sound like that, you can just despawn them. And then we can pull the lever down. While they're in the tunnel and alive, you can't pull the lever down and you can't open the gate. So you have to kill them or despawn them. Or if you're really fast for speedrunning, you can smoke bomb to keep them out of the tunnel. But you have to have some pretty decent movement to do that reliably. On top of some decent RNG that they actually get, you know, they see the smoke bomb. So up here, there's another save statue. I'm just going to cut left because I'll get the scarabs later. And then let's see what we can get. So he gave us a small heal, which is great. Blacksmith. Okay, so I don't need a looter yet. When do I want it? So we want, the goal in this run really is by the end of the run, we have a maxed out Dragon Sword, we have a maxed out Lunar, we have a maxed out Dragon's Claw and Tiger Fang, or Dual Blades as I call them, and then a maxed out Dobby, or the Feel free to make fun of me, because I always mess it up. I just call it the Dobby. Anyway, you'll think that's a lot of money. Later in the game, there are some money strats I'm going to show you when we get the Dobby. The only thing I want to note is you do want your Lunar to be level 3. By the time we Tyrone is what is it called, under alert or high alert or under attack or whatever, it's right after you defeat Alma. So anyway, so I'm gonna do a level 1 or a level 2 upgrade right now because I have the money. If you do not, that is okay. Just keep in mind where I keep talking about money, you know, you can get a little extra money by killing these guys and such. Take that to heart and maybe kill a couple enemies because we want the level 3 for there's some berserkers that will help us get, that are right in our way for the Dobby, and Lunar's the safest. So if we max that out, we can break down the wall and we can fight the berserkers pretty comfortably. Anyway, you can also get the Warhammer to just break down the wall, but Lunar is for a couple bosses, but most importantly for those berserkers that are blocking the door that you have to fight them. Anyway, so we're gonna go in here. This is one of the mandatory fights that we have. I am scuffing this fight pretty bad, so I'm just gonna do that. There we go. Alright. That wasn't the best representation of that. So let's see. I do have a big heal that I can take. So we're going to cut that corner a little bit. Here we go. Get a free big heal. And if they're getting too close, you can smoke bomb again. If not, just keep roll jumping away. Now, so here we can just run off to the side. See if I can do it. You can guillotine throw them off. He blocked it. I do want to showcase it though. There we go. So you can just take the drivers off if they don't block it, obviously. What? Oh, he's gonna stop and shoot. You can also do the flying swallow. Oh, I'm not gonna get that blue. Unfortunate. So now we're in the dinos. So what I'm just gonna recommend is we can just nimpo these guys. I do want that HP. So I'm doing XY. Their bite is what I'm most afraid of, so we're gonna wait. Yeah, so when you're behind them like that, wow. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. You can just keep blocking. Whew. There we go. That was, I'm trying to save my Nimpo for the Hydrocubus fight. So I'm trying to stay on the ground because I don't want, I don't want him to bite me and I'm in the air or something. So I was doing forward X and then holding that direction and spamming X. That's how you do that attack I was doing right there where I was zipping around. While they're talking, so we're going to be facing Hydrocubus. We're going to swap to the dual blades. We're going to swap to fire wheels. You want to make sure you have at least one Nimpo for this fight because we can just one cycle him and avoid all of the other garbage that comes with this fight of his tentacle swings later and the fiends helping him and the AoE that he drops. First thing we need to do is we need to fly and swallow the tentacles off. So we're gonna do fly and swallow and then shuriken in the air and push Y to get back down and get another attack while we're in the air. Because we want to kind of stay away from the ground while those fiends are running around. And then as soon as we knock both tentacles off, we want to be in front of Hydrocubus, cast the fire wheels, and then 360 Y with the dual blades, and it should one cycle him if you're in front of him. If you're behind him, it has a likelihood to not because you're just less likely to get all the consistent damage. So right out the get-go, we're going to do this, and then let's start. So I don't think I'm gonna get the one cycle because I got grabbed. We most certainly are not. I don't know why I even went for it there. My game is lagging. There you go. So this is what you would do, but it would be a one cycle. Anyway. So don't get grabbed like I did. But you can do the one cycle and it's makes this fight really fast, and you can do it for the next Hydrocubus as well. Same exact everything.
I've never seen one like.
Anyway, we are on to the next chapter. So coming up is the first clone that you fight on Master Ninja. So we're gonna try and showcase how to get some extra money out of these clones. So if you kill them with an ultimate technique or an essence technique, they're worth a little more than normal. They're just like any other enemy. They'll drop essence. Wall cling ruined everything. So there you can get some more money than I obviously did. If Ryu faces the bats correctly. And then there you go. You kill them with ultimate techniques. So a little more money than just killing a bait just straight up. Here, yeah, so I'll just use this. We're not coming back here. And then we're just gonna run on through. No reason to hang out, socialize with them. You do have another chance here if you would like, and you didn't buy them earlier. You can go and buy the scrolls. The one that I will be using is Guillotine Throw. That's what I'm going to use in hopes, it may not happen, in hopes of actually being able to get the good money off of the clone. But they do have faster recovery time on Sigma than they do on Black. So I might not be able to get it through this way, but I'll try to showcase what the intention is. Let's see. I have a talisman that I got for free. I'm just going to save this money in case I need it for something later. I'm going to pick this up. The cats do a lot of damage, so be careful. You can smoke bomb and then Azuna drop them. I'd recommend that. I'm just going to avoid them. They are worth good money, so you can kill a couple bats above with the Shuriken, and then UT them with the Lunar or something, so that way you don't have to rely on actually connecting with your UT to get it to string all the way to them. Whereas the Dragon Sword and the Dual Blades actually have to connect with them upon release. So anyway, let's get started. So I'll try to explain it as we're doing it. So we're going to try to race this clone to the top of the building here, or the top of this room, and we're just pretty much going to do like X, Y. Once we get up top, we're going to do X, Y, and then that's it. And that will make him have like a longer fall animation versus just like Azuna dropping him and where we're down here with him. And then we'll do this a couple times like that. And then we can charge a UT, get some good damage. So I'm doing XX, jump XX. There we go. And then I'm gonna get about here, that way when he lands I can roll back. And if he's nice, I can guillotine throw him. Wow, I was taking forever to recover there. There we go. So we'll see if I'm able to get it off, because he does recover faster. Nope, didn't get it. Oh, he fell all the way down. So we'll see if he hits me with the Shuriken. He probably will, yeah. So I want to showcase it more than anything, so I'm going to try to not kill him. I'll even lose a couple small heals. Okay, so that's a full UT. That's awesome. I was able to get it. So I'm going to try really hard not to absorb it while this animation's happening. Really weird camera angle. Okay, so I'm at 47k. I don't know which I'm facing. There we go. Now I'm at 82k. That's because I killed him with a ultimate technique. So you don't need the guillotine throw. As you can see, I messed it up. But I just got about 40k by killing him with the ultimate technique, and that is a lot of money, especially this early in the game. So I highly recommend trying it. It's not required by any means. You can keep doing what I was doing before, where I was just waiting for him to jump off the wall. As soon as I saw him make the jump off the wall where he does this, I was doing jump XX, jump XX, right? I can't do it when he's not there. And then as soon as he started recovering, or as soon as I could, I started charging this. But if you really want, you just want to go for consistency, you can just keep doing jump XXXX. And that's a safe, simple way to beat him. Whoops, I tried to do an air destruction slash, and that's not gonna happen. So coming up, we have what do we have? We have we have monks and cats, and I don't remember if there's a third enemy in this room or not. So what we're gonna do is we're not gonna be nice. We're gonna do Art of the Inferno. We're gonna do Smoke Bomb. Actually, what I do recommend is after you do this, go save. I'll even do it. I don't feel like losing that hard work of the UT that I just got on him. So go back out here real quick. There we go. Ah! So Ryu has to be facing the door. To keep that in mind. You can't just roll into it while an enemy's there. You actually have to kind of like break your guard by letting go of guard, and then turning Ryu around yourself, because he'll just face the enemies. So there, I was trying to open the door. I happened to smoke bomb, and it actually worked in my favor because it was a smoke bomb. Anyway, so now we're gonna make our way over here, equip the incense that we just got. I'm gonna swap back to smoke bombs because the cats are really annoying. Oh, I didn't know it disappeared. In between pausing. Okay, so let's wait. There we go. And then we're just gonna avoid these guys. You can jump across that. I don't really feel like it. Yeah, because you can just easily hop back down and have to make that run back up. Just filling up on items before we go into the next mandatory fight. Okay, that'll be good for Alma, so that's definitely good to keep there for later. If you don't know the passcode, it's on the table to the left. I just have it memorized. Oh my goodness. There we go. So that was 100% my fault. I'm not respecting him as much as I should. There you go. So air destruction slash in the air. Then fiend sealing in the air will help stagger him and then get some good damage on him. So that was just me 100% not respecting him, and I got greedy and didn't want to pop a big because I knew the other one was right there. So anyway, that was just me disrespecting the monk. Nothing else I can really say. I can buy a talisman later. I don't want to backtrack and go get it. So now that we have the book, we can do this to go down the tunnel. There is a save right down here, which is why I'm not super worried yet. Wow. Okay. Those are, I call them Doku farts. You can call them whatever you want. I don't even know what their names are really. So we're going to save here. This is where you will see me do on-landing jumps. And if you're watching my thumbstick, it's resetting. It's hard to do because there's not much room in this room in particular. But I'm not doing roll jumps. I'm just doing neutral to directional jumps over and over again. So if you time it correctly, you can reset your thumbstick and then do a directional or your on-landing jump as soon as you see Ryu's feet touch the ground. And that little bit has some iframes to when you touch the ground if you do an on-landing jump. And that's what will help avoid some damage on these spikes. So the other strat is what I do in the normal difficulty one. And that's just wall running. But I figured I'd showcase this strat as well. There we go. See? You get just enough iframes. Yeah, so that's because I wall cling. There you go. So you can bonk your head on that, and then after that you should be fine to get through the rest. And then I just ran a little bit just to straighten Ryu out a little bit because I was running at a weird angle. You can't just wall run like I did there. There we go. Is this a big? Yeah, so we'll just use this because we're not coming back up here. And then you can save. Whoa, they just disappeared. So you can drop. I recommend just kind of jumping towards the walls for the ledges that you can see down below. And then drop on this one. If you try dropping all the way, you can just get a game over. It doesn't matter if you have a talisman or not. Yeah, so these guys are actually really annoying. They're one of the more difficult enemies. So here you can just smoke bomb to make them drop their guard, and then you can just string together essence. Oops, I didn't realize he was going to catch me. Yeah, so I'm over fighting them. They're really, really annoying. And I'm obviously don't have the patience for it right now. And they cost me a big heal, so definitely respect those guys. I was trying to drag that red, but I don't think I got it close enough. Oh, okay. There is a shop down here, so I'm not super worried. I am just going to save and then swap to incense, and then you can just drop all the way down here. It's fine. I do want to shop a little bit, get that talisman. There you go. There's a free big. So I'm going to buy one talisman. Couple heals get me through. Smoke bombs, I kind of want just a couple. And then I think incense are fine. Yeah, so the rest is okay. I'll just pop this small heal so I don't lose my talisman I just bought. Sometimes they're really aggressive, sometimes they're really passive. It's you just never know. So now we just gotta wait for these guys to fall down on us. So you might as well get some money. Oops. So I just want this last little bit of essence. Okay. So I'll just use that. We're not coming back down here. Pop a save, and then we're gonna use the flails because they're really safe for the zombie room coming up, and you can get a lot of money with them. So this first fight is bugs, and it's really just reliant on I mean, it's not difficult at all. You can just use Incendiary Shuriken, you can use Nimpo. One little trick that they always do is one will swoop at you at the beginning, you can block that, and then you can Nimpo as soon as you see the next one start moving, because they all swarm you after that. So it's really good to get them to all pop during the Nimpo. Yeah, so unfortunately the first wave there didn't give me another red, but that's okay. And there we go. So now is zombies. So we're gonna do Shuriken X, Y, Y. I just realized I didn't equip my armlet. This is good for the flails. There you go. So I'm kind of looking, there he is. I was looking for the next archer, and he just spawned on top of the other one. The archers are the ones you need to worry about. Everyone else here, you can just get some really good money off of. So I'm just gonna take all this money, and then I'm gonna back off a little bit, charge my UT. Camera's kind of wonky. Yeah, that's okay. So I was just a little too far. I can just back off and try again. Oh, we killed 4. Wow. So you don't have to waste incens here if you don't want to. Again, we can just go for the long haul and get some good money off these guys. So let's see what we're at. We are at 60K, 61.5, 62.2. Oops, I was not watching him. I'm just trying to make sure I'm out of range for his, the slam that he does. One thing I don't know if I ever mentioned in any of the videos is if you kill them with a ultimate technique or an essence technique, they are always going to drop a yellow essence. If you kill them with anything else, like a projectile, you know, melee, Nimpo, whatever, then they have a chance to drop something else, like a red or a blue. So I was trying to see, there we go, he dropped the blue that time. I was trying to see if I could get something else other than yellow, just so I don't have to burn a heal. Oops, I was trying to pick up the goblet. So I'm waiting for him to get a little closer. There we go. I'll pick this guy up. What did we end with? 69K, so that's a nice, and then it's actually really good. So here, we're just going to avoid them all. We're just going to go right on through. We can start charging the ultimate technique right away here and release it as soon as you get it. So I'm going to back off so I can get an ultimate technique on a couple of these guys. Wait for them to come a little closer while the one on my left is recovering. There we go. So we just need to hit the button again to get it going, and then we can just rinse and repeat while it's raising. Oh, not gonna reach. That's okay though. So you can keep fighting those zombies if you want. Have at it. Yeah, I was waiting to see if these guys are gonna come back down. They won't attack you on the ladder, so if you can get through, perfect. If not, that's okay. Here, I'm just gonna say straight up, this part is awful. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure I'm filled on my Nimpo, because these guys will just keep respawning if you keep falling after you kill a couple and you fall back down. So I'm just gonna Nimpo these archers. I'm gonna try to get this first one with some incense. There we go. Okay, I'm trying to keep the others off camera while I did that. That way they didn't feel provoked. There we go. So I didn't fall, thank God, because that's what resets everything, is if I fall. So take your time. Very much take your time, because like I said, you could kill a couple there, and then the last one shoots you, makes you fall. You have to come all the way back up and fight the first one, and then the other two, and then the last one again. So just get it one and done. Just keep the other ones off screen with your camera while you're making your way up. Throw a couple incense, and then Nimpo the other two, and then block the first, wait for the arrow to come from the last one, and then incense after that. Highly recommend it, because that area is super annoying if you keep falling. So they don't seem interested, which is very shocking. So I'm gonna grab this, and this is a trick oops. So this is a trick I showed in the normal tutorial, is you can just really just wall hike up here. And then we are up. Now we're on Bone Dragon. So what I'll recommend for Bone Dragon is in between fighting him, like let's say when he's doing a swipe, or you destroy one of his limbs, we're pretty much just gonna be doing flying swallows, spamming Y while we're in the air to get the bugs and kind of thin them out a little bit while we're waiting. That way it doesn't get overwhelming. So we're doing X, Y, Y. I mostly do it because it helps me avoid the spikes a little bit. And again, I have the Armlet of Potency on top of the buffs that I have, so we're just spanking him with these kicks. That's why we're doing X, Y, Y. So I just nimboed because I got caught, and it worked out just fine. If you get hit, it's not a big deal. I just did it because I have the Nimpo for the iframes. And there you go. So Armlet of Potency, you know, Grip of Murder, Azure Dragon Helm is like so much damage on him. Slap all those together, you don't even have to upgrade your flails, and that's how the fight goes on Master Ninja. And then we are going to be making our way. We're going to be playing Rachel again. And then in here we will be having Rachel's boss fight. So we can get her Nimpo as well, which is I'd recommend. So first thing is we can go back here. I don't think she has. Oh, I have a little bit of money. We're gonna save so we don't have to go through that all over again with Bone Dragon. And then we're gonna make our way left. I'm not gonna fight these guys. If you want, you can. It's more the same. They're pretty weak. I love how I say I'm not going to, and then I just do it anyway, just to show you. These guys for sure, I'm going to leave them alive so they can go home to their families. Down here, right across the drawbridge is where we can get her sorcery. And that's her equivalent of Nimpo. So we have to kill the guys here to be able to get it. And then once that happens, we have it, and we can use sorcery. I'm pretty sure it's a Berserker, right? Yeah, so the Berserkers you can just counter, which is actually really nice. You don't have to do really anything complicated. The only thing you need to worry about is when they transform, which should be real soon. There we go. Just roll back off a little bit, and then you don't really have to do anything offensive. Just keep countering. So that is the pretty much the only attack you need to actually worry about. Just keep dodging. And don't be too far away because he will try to shoot at you. There we go. So that's Berserker. Now we can Nimpo. So we're gonna, or sorcery, sorry. We're gonna equip it. We're gonna run through here and then not turn the camera. We're just gonna head off to. Oh, I missuggest. I think it's just a small heal, but anyway, that's always good to have, especially on Rachel and Master Ninja. Whoops. Do this save. Whoops. Because this is the one of the closer ones without doing some backtracking or running around. Coming up. Oh, I'll let you get a jump in there. That's interesting. Obviously, another save is actually, you can't go through this door, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so yeah, the one that I picked was the closest save. And then here is where we have one more fight before the boss, and then the boss will arrive right after. I should just push Y, yeah. So I'm not really worried about money. I'm just worried about clearing these guys out. So I'm not, I'm just using the essence to fuel my UTs. I knew he wanted to do it too, so I'm just gonna do that. I tried to stop my string, but it was too late. Okay, so Gamoff is our boss coming up. He has some friends with him, so he's actually really, really annoying. You're not really going to be able to get too many of the Y attacks off because he's just going to keep shooting. So pretty much you're going to be stuck with doing jumping attacks and then blocking immediately after. When it comes to him, you can counter, and then once he's on the ground, just push Y, and then rinse and repeat. There we go. Yeah, so you see how he wanted to shoot right there now that I'm so far away. So this is essentially the fight. I'm just kind of worried about the soldier off screen. Because he's might kind of stun lock me with having a block. But it's actually working fine. Yeah, so when you get too far away, he likes to spam his guns, just like this guy's doing. That was because I rolled into him and then was holding Y while I was doing it. That time I wasn't. I don't know if I've ever seen him so grabby. That's okay. So I just did XXX. Normally you want to get rid of the soldiers, but it just seemed convenient to avoid him because he just kept shooting and was staying off screen. He didn't ever come up to me. So Rachel has one more chapter, and it's a bit later in the game, so we don't have to worry about coming back to Rachel for I want to say what, like 4 chapters at least. Yeah, Alma, military, 2, 3 aqueducts. Yeah, for like 4 or 5 chapters. So we come down here. We are still underground with the Bone Dragon as Ryu. One thing to note, don't jump because you can still just catapult off the ledge and die, and then you would have to do the Rachel chapter again. So go ahead and grab the Life of the Thousand Gods. Ooh, I'm close for another upgrade with the Life of the Gods. Okay, and then we can swap to Dragon Sword. Yeah, I think that's fine for right now. Oops, I want to get that. That's the life. That's the last Life of the Gods I need to get a health upgrade. What a dumb... Jeez. There we go. Okay, so now we can extend it even further. Alright, can save here. We can just drop all the way to the bottom. There we go. There is a scarab around here that I'm looking for. There we go. You can farm. I wouldn't recommend farming this because there's so many archers. A little dangerous. So we are going to level up the Dragon Sword to level 3 here. And since I have the money, I'm just going to do it now with the Lunar. and the Dragon's Claw and Tiger's Fang, because that means I don't have to do it later. But I would do it in that order: Dragon Sword, then Lunar, because we do need it in the next chapter. It's not like super required, but it's definitely it makes a Berserker fight way nicer. I will say that. Dragon Sword, because there's some zombies up here and killing them with the Gleaming Blade is actually really efficient. And then this is just really good damage with the 360Y later. This is not required. The other two I would say are. I still have, okay. Couldn't remember if I had a Talisman or not. I'll just top off and continue through. There is a save right up here. Don't break this bridge. I guess it doesn't matter in Sigma. Black, Ninja Gaiden Black, it does more so, but another thing I almost forgot is fill up on your incendiary shuriken if you can. I love how it turned into one. Because there's a couple zombies that are a little far away, and you can just run up to them and kill them with these. So we're just gonna drop down to the side over here to this door. We're gonna enter. So at this point, if you have been playing Ninja Gaiden Sigma and watching me at all, oh my god. Hold on. I was to say something about the Gleaming Blade, but I can't even like breathe right now. Okay, this is part of the reason why we got this, because these guys are so annoying. Okay. So now we're just gonna go walk up, hit him a couple times with incense. I'll show a fun trick up here. This is by no means mandatory. You can do it the casual way. I guess I'll just show this for fun. There you go. So you don't have to clear everyone in the room. So what I did there is I stood at a kind of pretty specific spot, and then I ran up, and right at the peak of the wall I jumped, and then I started the shuriken animation, and then I fiend sealed, because the shuriken is what turns Ryu from the wall towards the zombie that he's targeting. And so he wants to throw a shuriken, but I cancel it by doing the fiend seal, and it gives me just enough distance to actually get up here because I'm facing this way. And then I just hold block upon arrival because he's going to shoot me. It doesn't always happen first try. It's definitely reliant on the zombies behaving. Anyway, or you can just do it after you shuriken the zombies, just do it the casual way for the casual experience. Which is you shoot that, a path comes up, you shoot these, it slows those down, and you walk across. This part coming up, I'll just show another fun thing. Not required, just more enjoyment. It is faster too. We can open this. Yeah, it's big. Okay. So you can wall run off, and then when you're in the water, just keep spamming Y. There you go. You have to get the momentum, but you can just sit there and keep doing it. There we go. Again, you don't have to kill them. You can just open it compared to NGB. Here we go. And then you can walk on the water, or you can just do this. I'll save that in case Hydrocubus is a little nasty and makes me lose a bunch of HP. I'm gonna leave that there. So this is Hydrocubus again. So we do have a level, or I have a level 3 dual blades. You don't have to. You can stick with your level 2 if you didn't have the money. That is fine. Yeah, and then we're gonna do fire wheels. So it's the same strat as before. Whoops, they're coming. So we're gonna do the fly and swallow, and then Shuriken cancel into Fiend Seal, and then once tentacles are off, oops, we're gonna do the same thing. There we go. So that might not happen if you're on the level 2, which is fine. It just means you need to play a little more safe. Don't be afraid to spend too much, because there are a couple opportunities up ahead that you can use to shop. And so again, I'm going to use these as soon as I get them, that I don't forget. And then now we're going to swap to the Dragon Sword, Shuriken. Do I want Shuriken? No, we probably want Smoke Bombs, because we do have some enemies before. And Inferno. And then we're going to go upstairs. Now this area is open. We can head up here. Grab this guy. We're going to use that to upgrade our Nimpo. There, you can go get the stave statue right there. There's one right here as well. And then we're going to make our way across. Hopefully the archers are nice. And you can skip that Nimpo. It's the worst in the game. I never really looked up. Can you, whoops. I wanted to see if you can see the scarab. Oh, you can. Okay. That's funny. There we go. So make sure you grab the statue and the key back to back. Let's see. Here, I think it's bats, right? On this difficulty, or is it ghost fish? Oh, it is ghost fish. Okay, so you can just air destruction slash through. Don't even worry about it. We're gonna swap. Yeah, that's why I have smoke bombs. You can shop there if you'd like. I'm gonna grab this. And then I'm going to show where the save is if you do not know. Be careful of the oxygen bar on the side. Once you lose all your oxygen, Ryu will start losing HP. And then if you lose all your HP, you simply get a game over. You do not get to burn a talisman. There we go. So for there's a fight here. I recommend after you clear it, go ahead and go back to the save statue, so you don't have to keep doing it on Alma attempts, because Alma is kind of a gatekeeper for a lot of players in general. So I'm just gonna smoke bomb. I'm not afraid to smoke bomb spam these guys. The cats, yeah, like their hitboxes are crazy. Whoops. Ryu's messing with me and targeting the wrong guys. I'm gonna go grab that heal. There it is. Okay. So anyway, I recommend going back down here, saving, and then you just have a free shot for Alma. Let's see. Well, let's just get into it and we'll start talking. Oh, I still have that chest. Okay. It's a big... Okay, so I'll just top off. Okay, so if you didn't watch my tutorial or you're just not comfortable with Alma in general, what can knock her down is a fly and swallow and then haste slash, which is this move. When he does that, not that. When you can tell by the different sounds, it's how long I'm holding it, and I'm not like charging an ET or a UT. Those are the two things that can knock her down. Once you knock her down, you can do X, Y, X, X, X. If you go for the Nimpo loop, which isn't 100%, you can do X, Y, X, X, Y, and then Nimpo to beat her. If you can beat her to the ground, once you launch both of you into the air, you can Nimpo, and there's a chance that it will knock her down with the Inferno. But we'll see if that happens. So I'm just gonna Nimpo the fiends. Oh, I guess I'm gonna hit her. I think she killed him for me. Oh, okay, the fiend was right there. Okay, so I got her really low, surprisingly fast. So on Master Ninja, I'll try to keep her alive. I just wanted that money. You want to run if you don't know. So it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. So her projectiles on normal, they're obviously much less. Her, whether it's the orbs or the pillars. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna run around. Imagine you're running around the edge of a circle on the perimeter, and Alma is the center of that circle. You want to run around in a round way to avoid the projectiles. If you try to cut back really fast, there is a chance that you can get hit, and you do need to be aware of if you're gonna wall cling or not. So camera is very important, and then your understanding where you're at in the arena is important too, because if you wall cling, you're gonna get hit. Unless you're fast enough to react to go, okay, I wall clinged, I better do a bird flip, which is pushing A off the wall and then Y down to smash, because then you'll get a little iframes and still be able to block some of the projectiles. So at the beginning of the fight, I did a haze slash, which connected. Most of the time it doesn't, especially on Master Ninja. So then I just started doing the string on her, and then I used the Nimpo to try to get the fiends, and it ended up hitting her and knocking her down as well. So that's how I got so much damage off at the very beginning. It was a lot of luck in my favor. So what else to go over? When she's on the ground, she's very dangerous because she does these kickboxing moves, and then she can grab you with her legs. So when she's on the ground, she's arguably just as dangerous. So just keep that in mind. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else to really go over. She has this grab where she surrounds herself with this aura. As long as you're running in the same direction, you can avoid it. You can run through it. It just has to be like right after she starts it. But anyway, that's her attacks in a nutshell. So like you just need to roll jump in the same direction. See how I'm doing in a round way, and I didn't want to wall cling, so I narrow myself to the side there. I just avoided it and went all the way back, just like here. Oops. So we'll see. So fly and swallow is obviously your thing. To get her to fall, but that's just as much luck as a haste slash. But I want to showcase the haste slash because I just want to show you that that's another opportunity to knock her down as well. Okay, she was too high. Oops. She's not. There we go. No, I got hit by an orb. I wanted her to do the dive. Okay, so she was in the middle of that next animation, so I couldn't actually get it. I connected. Wow, I just cornered myself. So this is, yeah, this is where it gets really dangerous. Whoops. So that's why I recommend smoke bombs for this fight, is for these fiends. Here we go. And that's Alma. Normally, as soon as you defeat a wave of the fiends, swap back to Shuriken, just because it helps you have a little bit of aerial mobility. If you get caught or something, you can do Shuriken and then Fiend Seal in the air in case something is, you know, unintentional or you get caught. But anyway, that was Alma. Hopefully I showcased the moves that you'll see and how to dodge them a little bit. One I didn't really showcase that much was when she's on the ground, because she's just really dangerous. So I recommend just roll jumping away. And after she's done with her whatever string she was trying to do, just go. You can go for a flying swallow. But if you do it too early, she'll still be in the middle of her string, and she can potentially hit you. So just be careful. So this chapter, right off the get-go, we're going to save. And then this is an opportunity for you to either pick up the Warhammer, which is inside here. You go back in. I'll just show where it's at. If you want to use the Warhammer, enjoy. It's not all that good. It's probably one of the worst weapons for Ryu. But we can pick it up here. And that'll help you smash through the wall that we're going to be interacting with to get the Dobby. Also, so does Lunar level 3, and that's what we have. One last thing to note before you get into the mandatory fights is you can go over here and go shop, which I'll probably top off on a couple small heals. And then I'm feeling pretty good for the rest. I'm trying to think. Smoke bombs, I could probably just do a couple more. I just like to have them for some of the enemies. They're not necessarily required at this point. So anyway, I don't feel like doing all that again, so I'll just save. And then in here, let's see, what would I recommend? I believe there's some drones in here, so we can have the windmill shuriken and dragon sword. So these guys are a lot more blocky, and they can catch you on the flying swallow, so you aren't going to be able to simply do flying swallows on them and get away with it. So just keep that in mind. This is kind of where the enemies start getting a little smarter. Let me see if I can showcase it. Oops. Trying to get the drone above me. There we go. There we go. Right there. So they'll catch you on the flying swallow now. But these guys won't because they have a rocket launcher in their hands. So one way you can get around it if you can't seem to get there is you can do an air destruction slash, Fiend Seal, to break their guard. Just like that. and you don't like if you can't get off the ground with a forward Y because you're getting, you know, stunned to death with the bullets, that's a good way to do it. Ooh. Hoo, hoo. So I like to bait the rocket before I go for a flying swallow because sometimes he can just shoot you out of the air. All right. If you have smoke bombs and you feel like you want to farm these guys a little bit, you definitely can. Just focus the rocket launcher guy. I don't think those ones are so quick to disarm and drop it. I think they'll just sit there and shoot if memory serves correctly. I'm just picking up these items that I left before. There we go. Oh, he wanted to follow me. I am going to save because this chopper can do a lot of damage. So there's a chopper that comes here. You can just wall spam like this. If you don't avoid the damage or not comfortable to do it, you can just go to the side, wall spam. Arrows are pretty much a requirement, so make sure you're filled up for this chapter. And then once we get into this this area up here, we're just gonna cut to the left past the first truck. We're just gonna fall down here. There's that save statue right back here again. Then we just need to make it through the tunnels. So, oh wow, that was actually really fast on his part. There we go. Another helicopter. You can do the wall spam again. So, fun fact: this is the point where I forgot about the Dobby on my my first attempt at doing this playthrough tutorial. So don't make the mistake that I did on that first attempt. Save there. We're gonna swap to Lunar. At this point, we're hoping you have a level 3. I don't think there's really anything else to go over. So then we're just going to head back over here to go get the Dobby. Whoops. I wall cling, so I just had to wall spam to not get shot in the face by a rocket. So here we get to fight Berserker. There's gonna be 2. You want to keep the other one off screen. The other one is gonna keep dropping those I don't know, traps, mines that on the ground, which is why Lunar's the safest one to use. And Lunar is safest because of the amount of iframes you get for doing the counter. So you can iframe through those traps while you counter. So there's the Dobby. Now we can enjoy Ninja Gaiden as it should be, with the Dobby at your side to wave clear. Grab this as well. We're gonna use that to level up our Nimpo. And then at this point, we need to have the bow and the dragon sword, and then we're looking pretty good. So on our way back, we can also save. Right here. I'm not gonna do it. Oh, nice. Karma. He's like, no, you want to. You want to save. Okay. Oh, no. There we go. So for this mandatory fight coming up. I'm going to show what I found to be one of the most simple ways to get through it without having to rely on aiming down sights. Excuse me. So we're just going to go run up here, fly and swallow these guys, and then we're just going to jump off and just keep firing the bow. There we go. You can do it here too. I just did it to keep you off the ground. And then this guy's gonna spawn up here. Let him do his first rocket shot. And then we're gonna go for our shot. So the next thing is, so as soon as we pick this up, we're gonna be fighting the alternator. And this boss is kind of annoying in my opinion. He's dynamo, but he has a dash, which is actually why in the back of my mind I bought smoke bombs. I actually didn't think about why I did. So we're gonna do. I want to do Dragon Sword because of his dash, and so you can do X, Y, Y, and then we can Inferno and Smoke Bomb. We don't need any more Nimpo, so go crazy with the Inferno. Oh, I forget. It swaps you back to the bow. So he wasn't facing me. Yeah, he wasn't facing me, so the smoke bomb didn't do what I wanted it to. Yeah, so that's why he's really annoying. Yeah, he does a lot of damage. So I got a free Nimpo fill, so that's something. Obviously, don't try to burn your talisman there. I was being stingy on my heals again, which is what cost it. So I can go get a free talisman actually right here. So as soon as we enter, we're gonna smoke bomb, go through this door, and then we're gonna pick up this scarab. Another life of the gods. You can shop here as well. There we go. That's nice. My money is looking okay, so I'm gonna buy one, and then I get a free one upstairs here. This is the way you're supposed to go in NGB. So what you do is you come up here. You're gonna aim down sight. You're gonna shoot this window and shoot that up there, and then a chest will pop down, and inside of that is a Talisman of Rebirth. So if I didn't die there, I would be having two, and they would be two free ones. So don't forget to pick it up. Now we're down to 21k, which is fine, because we have only one more chapter to get through before we can actually farm as much money as we want. So we're gonna save up here, and that is the end of, what is this now? Chapter 9, chapter 8, 10? With the racial chapters, I'm all messed up. So anyway, that concludes this video. If I didn't answer any questions that you have, or you're stuck on something at this point, feel free to drop a comment down below. Let me know, and I'm more than happy to help or point you to a clip that maybe I've had the same situation and help you out. My goal here is to help new Ninja Gaiden players get through Master Ninja and to get through it without too much trouble and having to learn really advanced stuff. So hopefully this is helping you out. Next one, we're going to be going through, and we're going to go through military chapter. We're going to learn about where to farm money now that we got the Dobby. And then we'll see. Hopefully, I can do this in 2 more videos. But anyway, I hope this is helping you out. Leave a like if it is, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks.